Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the update to the Soul Reborn event and basically just a pretty good idea of essentially what you need to do to Dokkan Awaken the Babidi unit into his LR state and be prepared for the eventual Extreme Z Awakening that will come with the next round of updates. So we have a couple new stages, 3 new stages to be exact, but the most important stage is going to be stage 5. Now if you are prepared from my previous video, you should have 3 copies of Babidi. You should have 1 copy that is SA10 and has all his hidden potential paths open. You should have a second copy that is SA10 with no hidden potential paths open, and a third copy that's at least SA5. If you don't know about this step in the process, I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner. But the big goal here is to Dokkan Awaken Babidi and obviously be able to max out his SA to 20. So in terms of the Soul Reborn event, pretty straightforward stuff. All you have to do is basically do stage 5 and collect 50 awakening medals for the unit. Obviously, as always, there is a bonus for the worldwide chaos category. The higher the rarity of the units that you utilize, the bigger the bonus. And you can use support items like the Oolong item or the Bulla and Vegeta GT support memory that will increase the drop rate for rewards from the stage. You can also use boosts to increase the amount of rewards that you get in a single run. However, this will increase the stamina that you use to complete the run itself. So pretty straightforward stuff and super duper simple. Honestly, just some pretty nice little simple updates. I like that they put the Dokkan Awakenings from the first stage because it just makes it a lot easier, well, to do my event rundown. But you should do all the stages, although there's not really big merit in completing the other 2 stages in terms of rewards. There is at least some value in getting the Dragon Stones, obviously, which players do need. Now you are going to need 50 medals per copy of Babidi that you're going to want to raise to LR. Now if you have followed my guide, you'll have 3 copies. The one Babidi that's at SA10, hidden potential paths open. The second one that's at SA10, no paths open. And the third one that's at SA5. All 3 of these will need to be awakened to LR at some point. So you're going to need to make sure that you have 150 medals in total. This means you won't have to spend a single Kai on obtaining the maxed out version of the Babidi and Majin Vegeta unit. So pretty simple and pretty straightforward, but at the same time also obviously still kind of having some requirements from the player base. So pretty simple stuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just skip ahead a little bit to the point where we've completed all of these stages, and then we are going to awaken all of the Babidi units, or at least the 2 we require, and then we're going to train them into each other so that you guys can get a pretty good idea of what to do. But you will need 50 to get them to an LR state, so make sure that you farm those as quickly as possible. Beyond that, that's basically everything you need to know. Like I said, if you want to max out the eventual EZA, which will raise the SA to 25, you're going to want to make sure that you have a 3rd copy available. As you can see, I've completed all the stages because I want the Dragon Stones, and also, of course, we want to complete the missions. So we're now going to go about awakening the Babidi units. You can see here that I'm awakening my copy that has the hidden potential paths and the SA at 10. And before I train that, I'm going to awaken the second copy so that I can feed that into the first one whilst I am training him. You will see that the SA will go from 10 to 20 because I'm adding another copy of the unit that already has SA 10. So pretty decent stuff across the board. Obviously, this is pretty simple, and as you can see, I have a 3rd copy waiting that I'll collect the medals over time, and obviously will benefit from raising his SA to max. So just in general, some good stuff from the event, and obviously the unit's not at their max power, but at least you have another LR that you can add to the collection and you should have all of the missions done. And that's that. The next event will be a separate event that has an Extreme Z area. And that's it from me. See you next time. Bye.